Without warning, some scenes in movies reveal everything about a story, a character, or a moment that leaves viewers stunned. These moments are so powerful that spectators can't resist stopping everything just to look closer, analyze a small detail, or replay a part over and over again. Sometimes, a simple glance or a quick movement in the background tells a story all on its own, making these scenes unforgettable. Other times, a line or an image hides hidden meaning, making viewers think or feel something deeply. These scenes often go beyond the script, catching the eye with subtle clues, startling visuals, or surprising cameos. They make us realize how much can be packed into just a few seconds of film. Over the years, many of these moments have become legendary, not because of what's said or done openly, but because of what's hidden or hinted at. They make us look again and again, searching for new details every time. This list takes a close look at these scenes that really showed everything, exploring why they have such a strong hold on viewers, and why they stay in memory long after the film ends. While watching Jurassic Park, it becomes clear that the film is a masterpiece of visual storytelling with stunning effects that brought dinosaurs to life in a way never seen before. The movie is full of excitement, action, and adventure, capturing the thrill of seeing giant creatures roam on the big screen. But beyond these impressive visuals, director Steven Spielberg included small details that most viewers might not notice at first. These details are like little secrets, or Easter eggs that add to the enjoyment for fans who pay close attention. One of these secrets involves the clothing worn by some characters. If you look carefully, you will see that certain outfits and accessories echo those used in The Goonies, a film Spielberg directed in 1985. This includes t-shirts, jackets, and other clothing items that remind viewers of characters from that earlier adventure story. The presence of these wardrobe choices is not accidental. Spielberg designed them as a playful tribute, a way to connect this new adventure to his previous works, and show his love for storytelling across different films. Fans online, on platforms like Reddit, enjoyed discovering these hidden references, and often paused the movie to examine the details. This deep layer of storytelling shows Spielberg's affection for his own film history. It allows viewers to find these small clues, making the experience of watching Jurassic Park more engaging and meaningful. These subtle references reveal how Spielberg's films are interconnected, creating an ongoing conversation between his movies, and offering a richer experience for those who look for these hidden details. Such scenes truly showed everything, from groundbreaking effects to clever nods to past adventures, demonstrating how a good film can entertain on many levels. Instead, it became clear that Wild Things was more than just a typical crime thriller. It was a film that challenged social norms and broke many taboos. The movie's provocative scenes, especially the one featuring Neve Campbell and Denise Richards sharing an intense and unexpected kiss in the pool, drew attention from audiences around the world. This moment was controversial because it combined elements of seduction, deception, and surprise, making viewers feel shocked yet compelled to watch again. Many people paused at this scene, mesmerized by the sexual tension and the daring nature of the characters' actions, which defied conventional Hollywood standards at the time. The film's plot was filled with twists and turns, with characters hiding secrets and motives that blurred morality and truth. But it was that kiss that truly captured the cultural conversation. Audiences talked about its explicit content and the way it pushed boundaries of what was acceptable in mainstream movies, sparking debates about sexuality on screen and how it can challenge or reflect societal values. The filmmakers deliberately used this scene to stir controversy and to make viewers think about the fluidity of desire and the complexity of human relationships. As the film progressed, the shock of that moment lingered, leaving a lasting impression on viewers and critics alike, opening the door for more Hollywood films to explore provocative themes without fear. Wild Things became a symbol of daring storytelling that did not shy away from showing raw, unfiltered human sexuality, and that particular kiss is remembered as one of the key scenes that showed everything the film aimed to challenge: boundaries, expectations, and the portrayal of desire in modern cinema. Meanwhile, these scenes from Fast Times at Ridgemont High showed everything that teenage life can be about. The movie, released in 1982, is known as a classic teen comedy because it shows real moments from high school. It has great performances from actors like Sean Penn and Jennifer Jason Leigh, who bring their characters to life. But the most famous scene in the film is the swimming pool sequence with Phoebe Cates. In this scene, her character, Linda Barrett, comes out of the water slowly, and the camera captures her in a dreamy, almost surreal way. The music playing is sultry, and the camera angle makes it feel like a fantasy. This moment is seen from the point of view of Judge Reinhold's character, which makes viewers feel like they are part of the scene. It only lasts a few seconds, but it became one of the most talked about scenes in teen movie history. Many people pause the film to get a good look at the frame where Linda removes her bikini top, making it a pop culture icon. The scene has been referenced in TV shows, parodied in comedy sketches, and discussed many times in interviews. What makes this scene stand out is how it blends humor, fantasy, and teenage curiosity, showing the awkwardness and exaggeration of growing up. It captures the essence of adolescence perfectly, making it a moment that showed everything about teenage desire, innocence, and the search for identity. When people remember the film, they often recall that scene as a symbol of what it feels like to be young, confused, and eager to experience the world. The way it combines beauty, humor, and a little bit of rebellion made it unforgettable for audiences around the world. This one scene, more than any other, proved that sometimes a small moment can reveal so much about life and the feelings that come with growing up. It remains a milestone in teen film history because it touched on universal experiences in a way that stuck with viewers for decades. The scene's impact continues today, and it reminds everyone of that fleeting time when everything felt intense, exciting, and just a little bit dangerous. Certainly, the movie Teen Wolf from 1985, starring Michael J. Fox, is remembered as a favorite among fans for its blend of comedy, fantasy, and teenage struggles. It captures the humor and challenges of adolescence, combined with a unique twist of supernatural elements, mainly Fox's character transforming into a werewolf. Throughout the film, audiences enjoy moments of teen angst, friendship, and humorous situations, making it a classic in its genre. However, what truly sets it apart from other movies is a surprising and funny incident that happened during the final scene. As the movie wraps up, a background extra accidentally appears on screen with his pants down, a mistake that was not part of the script. This unintentional error created an awkward yet hilarious moment that fans quickly noticed and discussed. Many viewers paused the scene repeatedly to confirm what they saw, amused by the unexpected sight. Because it happened right at the end of the film, just when viewers thought the story was over, it became a memorable and talked about blooper. This accidental moment turned into a sort of viral sensation long before the age of social media, spawning jokes, memes, and discussions among fans. While most of the film is focused on humorous and supernatural themes, this accidental error became one of the most iconic moments because it was completely unscripted, showing how sometimes a mistake can turn into a lasting piece of cinema history. Fans continue to revisit that scene, laughing at the surprise and the chaos of the unintended slip-up. It reminds everyone that sometimes the most memorable moments are not planned, but are simply the result of human error, and they often become part of the film's lasting legacy. The scene stands out not just because of its humor, but because it captures the unpredictability of filmmaking and the way such moments resonate with audiences over time. Whether viewers watch the movie for the comedy, the fantasy, or the unexpected blooper, Teen Wolf remains a film filled with surprises, both intentional and accidental, that keep fans entertained generation after generation. Later, as viewers watch the film Tron, they are often struck by a scene that seems small but holds deep significance. During the movie, Ed Dillinger, a character played by David Warner, is seen playing a classic arcade game called Pac-Man. This moment is brief, almost a blink, and you miss it detail, but it carries much meaning for fans of the 1980s. It is an Easter egg, a hidden tribute that many viewers appreciate because it connects the film to the pop culture of its time. In the early 1980s, arcade games were everywhere and became a popular pastime. Pac-Man, in particular, was more than just a game. It was a cultural phenomenon that defined an era. When the filmmakers included the scene of Dillinger playing Pac-Man, it was a clever nod to the widespread arcade craze. Fans who paused the screen or knew the game well immediately recognized the homage and felt a special connection to the movie. This tiny detail helped to create a bridge between the digital world shown in Tron and the real-world arcade scene, reminding everyone of the excitement and innovation that defined that time. It also added a sense of authenticity and fun, showing that the creators understood and appreciated the culture that shaped their audience's experience. Many viewers enjoyed discovering this hidden gem, and it made the film more memorable for those who love video games and the arcade era. Such details prove how thoughtful touches can deepen a story and resonate especially with fans who lived through that period. These scenes showed everything: findings, passion, and the spirit of a generation captivated by technology and games. This moment, in particular, leaves a lasting impression on those who realize its significance, sparking nostalgia and admiration for the blending of film and pop culture. With that in mind, many viewers find themselves captivated by the way the film uses small changes to demonstrate larger ideas about time and cause and effect. When Marty McFly travels back to 1955, he unknowingly kicks off a chain of events that will influence his own future, and one of the earliest hints of this is seen in the change of the mall's name from Twin Pines Mall to Lone Pine Mall. This switch might seem like a tiny detail at first, but it is actually a clever sign of how even the smallest actions can have big consequences. The scene shows Marty accidentally knocks over one of the twin pine trees on his way to the pass, and because of this, the tree that stood on the property is now gone. When Marty returns to his original time, the mall's name has changed, reflecting how the past has been altered by his actions. Fans often notice this subtle transformation because it is a visual cue that something significant has shifted due to his interference, making them think about how delicate the flow of time really is. This scene has become famous not only for its simplicity, but also for the way it reveals the film's deeper message, that even small choices can ripple into major changes, affecting the future in unseen ways. The detail adds depth to the story, and helps viewers see that the film is more than just a fun adventure. It is a thoughtful exploration of time and responsibility. As a result, many consider it a perfect example of how clever storytelling and careful attention to detail can turn a light-hearted movie into a timeless classic, inspiring audiences to watch closely and appreciate the layers hidden in its scenes. Overall, the moment when the mall's name changes symbolizes the unpredictable nature of time travel and the importance of every action, no matter how minor it may seem. Fans and newcomers alike enjoy finding these small details, which enrich the experience and deepen understanding of the story's message. Whether it is through humor, story, or visual cues, Back to the Future remains a film that shows everything in its scenes, capturing both the fun and the complexity of time. On this journey through the film Boogie Nights, viewers are taken into the vibrant and often controversial world of the adult film industry during the late 1970s and early 1980s. The movie is known for its honest and sometimes shocking portrayal of that era, showing both the allure and the dark side of fame within this underground scene. One of the most memorable moments comes when the character Dirk Diggler, played by Mark Wahlberg, finally reveals a part of his inner self. In a scene that is both bold and intimate, Dirk takes off his shirt, exposing himself physically and symbolically. This moment is more than just a reveal. It captures the complex feelings of vulnerability, confidence, and fame that run through his character. It stunned audiences because of its explicit nature and the way it made people think about identity and exploitation in the adult industry. Many viewers remember this scene because it is so raw and real, prompting them to pause and examine every detail. The scene also serves as a turning point for Dirk's story, showing how he struggles with fame and his own sense of self. Its cultural significance grew because of how it mixes shock with deeper themes, making it a scene that both disturbs and captivates viewers. Overall, this moment in Boogie Nights shows everything about the film's willingness to explore difficult subjects honestly and openly. Many viewers of the film Psycho believe that the scene showing Norman Bates in the holding cell is one of the most powerful moments in cinema history. As Norman sits quietly, fully overtaken by his mother persona, his face reflects the darkness that has taken hold of him. Suddenly, a subtle visual effect appears, displaying a human skull superimposed over his face. This quick image hints at the terrifying truth about Norman's mind. He is both son and mother, trapped in a twisted identity that no one else can fully understand. The skull symbolizes death, madness, and the loss of humanity, making it a haunting reminder of the story's dark themes. Hitchcock carefully designed this moment as a silent, but impactful message that leaves viewers with a feeling of unease. It is so quick that many might miss it unless they watch closely, but once noticed, it sticks in the mind. This scene is often analyzed by fans and scholars because it shows how small visual choices can create a deep sense of suspense and psychological terror. The image of the skull becomes a final eerie statement that ends the story not with loud noise or action, but with a quiet, disturbing stare. It invites viewers to think about the madness behind Norman Bates and leaves a lasting impression long after the film finishes. Hitchcock's use of visual symbolism here demonstrates his mastery of suspense, showing that sometimes what is left unseen or unsaid can be the most powerful part of a story. The skull over Norman's face is a perfect example of how movies can use subtle details to create lasting psychological effects, making these scenes show everything in a way that echoes through the history of film. Seeing these scenes in our video, "These scenes showed everything," reminds us of how powerful film can be. They show us that sometimes a quick look, a small movement, or a simple line can reveal so much about a story or a character. These moments can change how we see a movie and make us think deeply. They catch our attention and stay with us because they are full of hidden meaning and clever details. Watching these scenes again helps us notice things we might have missed the first time and understand the story better. They remind us that movies are more than just words and actions. They are full of subtle clues and surprises that make each viewing special. Overall, these scenes teach us that in film, less can be more, and sometimes showing everything in just a few seconds can leave a lasting impression. They stay in our memory because they are unique, meaningful, and deeply connected to the story being